welcome back everybody. We have tons and tons of updates and fish, so we thought, hey, what a better time than now to go ahead and take a quick tour of the fish room. So some of these tanks literally just got today from somebody, so I'll be working to clean them up. But we have an Apache in here. Ooh, the male looks great. We have a couple other females. I saw a couple other males, so we'll give it a few days just to kind of keep coloring up so I can kind of figure out who everybody is. There's another one right there. So again, sorry about the cloudiness, but really excited to get that started. One of the females there, it looks like. Just an empty tank. Actually went to start up the heater. Turns out heater isn't working, so glad we'll be getting that taken care of. In here I have a combination of some Red Empress and then some Midnights as well. So just some really young, probably about 2-ish months old. This is another grow out tank in here, full of just some white lips, and we have some Angara that are in there growing out. You could see. Again, sorry, just did a feeding. Not sure I timed that too well, but you know, is what it is. And in here, all red top Luandas. So starting to put on some good size. About 4 or 5 months. I had a couple that were coloring up. Some of the big guys, you're just starting to see some of the blaze on top there. So we'll get them there. Keep going. All right, 2 of the grow outs. Let's start with the smaller grow out tank here. So this is kind of where I keep everything that's about 1 to 2 inches. As you can see, I need to get in there and pull a few things out, but we've got some Dragon Bloods, we've got some Star Sapphires, there's Blue Fires in there, some Tangerine Tigers, some Z-Rocks, some OBs. I mean, it is just the ultimate grow out. Some White Lips. So I mean, you could see some things are just barely starting to get some color. I'll try and do a close-up here of a couple. I know on camera the red kind of gets washed out of the Dragon Bloods, but definitely a deeper red there. There's one of the Blue Fires. Of course, they're going to go out of the lights because that would just make it too easy. Here's another. So I mean, these Blue Fires literally past 2 or 3 days just started showing some color and some egg spots. So excited to see as they continue to grow out here. We'll get them larger and then move them over to this tank. So let's take a look in here. Lots and lots of stuff happening in here. I'm gonna be fully honest, I went out today to somebody who unfortunately was closing down their tanks, so I was more than happy to go ahead and pick up a bunch and help parceling some of these out. So try and focus in here some OBs, some bigger sized White Lips, probably in that 2 to 3 inch range. Again, here's some larger of the Dragon Bloods. Of course, it's going to be washed out a little bit. Some Red Empress. There's another OB. Another couple Star Sapphires. Those are Red Empress. I believe it's a female, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll keep working on that. I have some Z-Rocks in the back that are all colored up. So again, sorry for the mess of everything, but I mean, it was like come home and just dump fish as fast as I could. I'm not 100% sure what that guy is. That's what I think I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks doing, is as things start to color up, maybe we'll figure out who's what here. But just really excited for all the different fish that we have to kind of offer for people, and you know, just somebody who likes fish. So always excited to get some more and see what we can do. So I changed this guy here. I made this to grow out of German Reds right now. So I got a 40 gallon. Of course, they all kind of hide because I just got them in there. And then on the side here, actually I have just about 20 some Midnight Peacocks that they're just getting started and up and running. So excited for that. Got our Dragon Blood. In fact, we have a female holding right now. Hopefully she carries all the way through. And of course the male all the way down there. But that's the male that bred for me that has all of my Dragon Bloods that are in the first 2 grow out tanks. So, you know, if you're wondering what they could look like, that's ideally what it should look like. It's just awesome red. And then here we have our White Lips, our breeder set. So the male there, great blue color on him. I mean, he's a good 5-6 inch fish, so love the size on him. Here's our Blue Fire group. Again, I got a female holding, so hopefully get her pulled out here another day or 2. Just a nice deep kind of red on him with blue on the side there. So great. And then here's our red top Lawanda breeder group. As always, the couple fry. Be working on moving them over to a 10-gallon here in the next day or two. And then we have our Z-Rocks, where we've got tons and tons and tons of Z-Rocks. I'll be honest though, guys, they are beating each other up. I mean, my male's at the top up here. He's all beat up, the back end of his tail. This female in the corner's beat up. It's been really interesting, and it's a female that's beating everybody up. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put her in timeout here pretty soon if she doesn't stop. It's that one all the way in the back there. That's just fine, right? She's just not so nice to everybody. So, we'll see. Hopefully, I can nurse them back to health. All right, and then we have some more. Again, since I cleaned, there's all sorts of stuff, but we have our bristlenose plecos. So these guys produce chocolate and albino, so kind of a mix of them, which is nice. There's the male right here. He is just huge, and I don't want to touch the front of his face, to be honest. Down here, we have our Angaras. We have one female holding right in the back there, and let's see if we can get our male to come out, or if not, maybe I'll come around to him. Come on, buddy. He's gonna hide a little bit, but just great looking face. I love the yellow in his body, and then that just like white strip on the top of the fin there is pretty cool. Here is our German red breeder male. He continues to color up. Love how he looks. I really love his like tail, just the detail between the blue and the red. All sorts of different females for him in there. Lots going on. All right, this one's kind of a hodgepodge right now because I've been running out of space. So we have star sapphires in here. That's our breeder male. I finally got a pleco in there, so he's starting to clean up all the algae. And then we have our tangerine tigers. I got some females in there, just waiting on a male, so hopefully we'll get those going here pretty soon. And then back here, we have our lemon jakes. All of our lemon jakes there. You got another female holding. Man, I should have caught all this while I was doing some of the other stuff. And of course, our male. Man, they just want to hide today. Let's see if I can get him to show up at all. Let's see. There we go. Just so you can see him. I like the purple on him. And the yellow really kind of pops, so excited for that. Down here we added a Banga Sunshine, yellow Banga Sunshine peacock. He has a breeder group, 2 other females in there. So yeah, I like him. Excited for him to grow out. They haven't done any breeding yet, but I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty soon here. All right, and in here there's 2 male icebergs, and I have 3 female icebergs. You can see one of them there in the picture. And then we have a bunch of OBs, so just kind of a fun project there. In here, I had to move these guys because the heater that wasn't working in the first tank I tried to show you. So I have a tangerine, excuse me, not a tangerine tiger, an albino turkis and a female, and then there's the midnight peacock with the female. So they are sitting in the giant pleco tank with all these different plecos, which is always messy, unfortunately, because plecos are just messy, but albino and chocolate plecos. And then over here, today we just added some red empress, a whole breeder group. Of course, they're all going to be snuggled up right now because they're still a little stressed from all the traveling. But lots of females. Look, one holding again. Surprise, surprise. One of the males there, you can see popping out. I really like the blue and the red, so yeah, nice job. Guy was breeding them, was super nice to help me out here and get a bunch going, but look great. Up here, we have the black orange dorsal, or BOD. So they are looking great and getting started up here. Really excited for that. We'll see how that group does over time, but they haven't started anything yet. So up here, oh man, I'm so sorry. I have 3 sets of plecos, but with everything that changed, I don't have lights on them yet. So in here is the calico pleco. You can see there's some babies sitting on the wall there. Probably got about 30-some calicos sitting there. The super reds, they have not started breeding yet, nor has my blue-eyed lemon, but I'll be excited when they do. All right, going back over to fry before I show you kind of the end tank here. Again, sorry I fed them earlier. So this has yellow blaze and some blue fires. Yellow blaze, better known as Z-Rock, so probably about 60-some fry in there. In here, even smaller, born literally just today, is some German Reds. So we're excited to have some more of those coming through, just those little guys. In here we have 3 Dragon Bloods, you can see on the side there, and more White Lips. The White Lips have done just a nice job of breeding. I've really been impressed with them. In here it is a huge group of Lemon Jakes, about 50 more fry left, so keep growing them out. They were born just the beginning of this month. We have a Star Sapphire it's holding. It's our first Star Sapphire to hold here, so excited for that. And then with all those Red Empress that I got today, tons of Red Empress. So we'll see if we can make those guys keep working. They're wiggling enough, they're moving. I'm sure they'll be okay. We've had success with that before. All right, and then the last tank that I have today to show. So this also came from the gentleman that I picked up some fish from. These are ones that he was getting rid of. So these are all 5 to 6, almost 7 inch. So you can see a Sunshine, a Bicolor 500, 2 different type of Dragon Bloods. You can see in your screen right now. Well, you just swam off, of course, because I said that. We have a Red Empress, a couple Red Empress in there that I need to get out. There's a couple females I see too. Yeah, Venustus. Look at that guy. He's huge, absolutely huge. So a few of these are already spoken for. There's bigger White Lips, another Red Empress, an OB. But just super excited to see all these, and a couple patchies. But anyways, here's what I got going on. Thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you could please make sure that you like, you subscribe to our video. Check us out on Facebook. That's actually where I post all of our fish first. At this time, we're not shipping any fish because it's cold right now in the middle of end of February, but we hope to be doing that in spring. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, hit me up if you want to set something up. Other than that, everybody, I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day.